Man, he is on his way. Quinnen Williams, one of the most dominant pass rushers among interior linemen since he came into the NFL. Over the last 3 seasons, Williams ranks top 5 in sacks and pass rush win rate at that position, according to Next Gen Stats. And when he gets the first pressure, opposing quarterbacks have, get this, a 4.6 total QBR. By the way, that's on a scale of 0 to 100. And he joins us now. And Quinnen, you know we had to start here because so much has been made about Aaron Rodgers returning. You face him every day in practice. We haven't seen him. So give us the down low. How does he look?
He looks one of a kind, MVP caliber quarterback, Hall of Fame caliber quarterback. So he's look electrifying and just light on his feet now, man. He's a guy who come to work every single day with his hard hat on. A guy who's wanted to win a championship and know how to win a championship, and just to instill in everybody on the team and the organization the championship mindset. So it's an unbelievable task, unbelievable experience to have him on the team this year. So.
Well, that is so good to hear. Now, I know that you learned something about Aaron Rodgers this offseason. Let's take a quick listen.
It's going to be Aaron's 20th year. Could you just speak?
20 years?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Aaron, 20 years in the NFL?
Yeah. Could you just...
Man. Ain't that running back, the number 0 is 20 years old?
Yeah.
So he been in the NFL as long as he been alive. That's crazy, huh? I got a joke with him about that.
Okay, that was hilarious. Did the two of you talk about that?
Yeah, we definitely talked about it because he never shared with me his age, or he never shared with me like how long he been in the NFL. I just asked him all the different questions and the different guys he been across. And it's funny because after that interview, I was just watching different guys that was in the past NFL, like different D tackles I want to learn from. And Jerry McCoy film came on, and I was just watching Jerry McCoy sack Aaron Donald, not Aaron Donald, but Aaron Rodgers, and I was watching Dwight Freeney Hall of Fame inductee thing, and he was sacking Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, Aaron, how old you really are? So it was a cool moment.
Yeah, if Dwight Freeney was sacking you back in the day, what does that mean?
Exactly.
Let's do the math here. By the way, I find it really cool that you're going back and watching all the greats in the game. We just heard you say that you want that gold jacket one day. You want to be there. You are part of, you said the offense was electric. What about this defense? What are your expectations for the Jets defense this season?
We have no ceiling, man. This defense, man. A lot of guys on this defense going in our 4th year in this scheme and just trying to be more consistent, man. Trying to be more dominant when it comes down to the things that we can do in and out on the team. When it comes down to communication every single down. When it comes down to executing every single down. So having the defense that we have now with the chemistry that we have, now we just got to take that extra little step on how can we dominate each and every down on a more consistent level so we can be that number 1 defense that we all know that we can be.
Well, unfortunately, there's one guy that I know you were excited to have come in the building, and that was Haason Reddick. He hasn't been there. What's been the feeling among you and your teammates about that situation?
We haven't paid attention to it much, man, because we know it's all gonna get handled with the upstairs and Haason. We know Haason is an amazing person on the field and off the field, and we know that Joe Douglas and the organization are amazing when it comes down to getting people signed and doing different things like that. So it's not a real big thing in our mind as a player because we know it's going to get done, and we know Haason is going to come in shape and ready to work and ready to grind because he's an all-pro defensive end and he's an all-pro guy.
So someone who is there, though, and someone who you know well because you grew up with him, is your brother Quincy, first-team All-Pro linebacker last season. Now, we don't have Jason Kelce anymore in the NFL. We don't have J.J. Watt. You know where I'm going. Mannings, they're not playing. So are the Williams brothers the best set of siblings in the NFL right now?
I'm gonna let the fans decide that. I don't really know that. We both all pros, so that's a cool thing, and we both on our way to and doing the right things in and out, week in and week out, and working hard to both be the guys that we know we could be as 2 Pro Bowlers and 2 All-Pro caliber players. So this is amazing to have a person on our team that's my brother. Week in and week out, and work hard as he worked to be the guy that he can be. So
here he is. Marcus, jump in here.
My brother, it's good to see you. Hannah, on that last question you just asked you, yes, They are the best brother tandem in the NFL. It's good. It's good to see my guy, man. Hey, Q, 6th year, right? You're going into a season where the expectations are high. Obviously, we know what happened to Aaron in that first game. Tell me what leadership role you're taking now, because a lot of guys on this team are looking at you defensively, especially as one of the leaders and voices in that locker room.
Oh, yes. It's just been an amazing opportunity, man, to have a guy like C.J. Mosley and Aaron Rodgers and even guys like Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith on this team to help me become a more confident leader. Like last year I was vocal. Last year I was a leader and different things like that. But now it's like more a confident leader on what I say, it gets heard, what I say, taking accountability. And, man, just having a team that we have, a bunch of guys who want to get better, a bunch of guys who want to be coached, a bunch of guys who want to be held accountable, man, makes my job as a leader much better. And just having guys like Tyron Morgan and C.J. Mosley on defense, Sauce Gardner on defense, helped me be an even better leader. So
I wanted to ask you about that. You mentioned some of those guys on the offensive line, how you guys revamped. How has practice been in there with Simpson and Tyron and adding Moses? That was a big emphasis for your team this offseason. Have you seen that start to pay dividends as far as y'all going into this season with your offensive line?
Oh, it's been unbelievable, man. I was just joking with C.J. Mosley today about it. I said, man, don't it feel like them Alabama practices, man, when you're going against some of the greatest guys across from you and you making each other better every single day, when it's not just you winning a rush every single day or you winning a rep every single day, man. It's battling in and out and you really learning and you really iron sharpens iron and you might get knocked on your butt that day or you might, you know what I'm saying, do something wrong that day, but just going to film and getting better every single day, better on your craft. And not just only that, but having a guy across from you to have dialogue with you like, hey, Q, you need to do this better. Hey, Q, you false stepped on that. Or, hey, Morgan, you could do this better. Or, hey, Tyron, I seen you in your stands, pass tail or run tail, different things like that, man. So having a great group of guys to go against every single down, man, has been unbelievable. So,
well, you know how I feel about you. When I see you in private, I consider you my little bro. But, man, I'm proud of you. 6 years in the league, you've been doing your thing. I'm looking forward to seeing you handle your business. And there's some big, big, big expectations for this team, man. Go answer the bell, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
And you mentioned Alabama practices. Now, obviously, we've seen you repping Bama today. And I know you're here on behalf of College Colors Day. So explain to us, what is that? Hey, Swagoo, zip it.
Yeah, I know Swagoo gonna have his LSU colors on College Colors Day, but
Exactly.
it's College Colors Day is just a day, man. You can celebrate your college, man. You can celebrate on the getting ready for the season and the different things. You can go on collegecolorsday.com to get different gear and get different stuff on there to celebrate your team for tailgates and things like that. So it's an amazing opportunity. It's the 20th anniversary of College Colors Day on August 30th, next Friday, and rep your team, man. I always rep my Alabama and best college in the nation. So.
Oh, I don't know if Swagoo, I don't even know if I would agree with that either. I'm kind of partial to the blue and gold. I know Swagoo. just ignore him. Hey, but really quick, speaking of your college, Nick Saban is going to start his first full season on College Game Day tomorrow. How do you think he'll do?
So yeah, you guys got to give him that rat poison speech that he always give us. So you'd be like, Coach, now you're a part of the media. Now we got to count you as rat poison.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it right there.
He loved calling the media rat poison. So now he's a part of Game Day. So
yes, he does.
That rat poison speech.
Oh my gosh! See, it all comes around.
How times change.
That's right. It all comes around. Quinnen, listen, what a blast! We love talking to you. We wish you a wonderful season, my friend, and thank you so much for joining us on NFL Live.
Thank you guys for having me.